What's up, guys? It's me Boxing. I just finished up watching Oleksandr Usyk versus Derek Chisora, which is a 12-rounder in the heavyweight division, Saturday, October 31st, from Wembly Stadium, broadcasted on DAZN. And in this fight, it really showed what we could see in the future of Oleksandr Usyk in the heavyweight division. Oleksandr Usyk ultimately improving to 18-0, 13 by knockout, winning via unanimous decision versus Derek Chisora. I scored the fight 115-113. I was debating scoring a 116-112, but I thought in one of the later rounds, Chisora put up a little more work than Usyk, and I gave him that round. But the judges' scorecards, two of them scored a 115-113, agreeing with mine. One of them 117-111, which is a little too wide in my taste. But ultimately, the right man won. Wasn't really any controversy there. Early on, I mean, Usyk was getting hit. I'm surprised he stood up to some of those shots. Usyk was really getting bullied for the first 4, maybe 5 rounds, if you want to count the 5th round, which was very close. But he was getting bullied. Big shots were on the ropes. Chisora would pound him to the body, hold him in the clinch, sort of hold his head in a kind of headlock and just hit him there. I mean, he was really bullying him, I guess you could say. Throwing him around, making him, Usyk really just tried to move around, but then Chisora would cut off the ring, and that's when he was not tired. When Usyk got Chisora tired out ultimately, it was 5th round and on till, I guess you could say, the 9th round. It was all Usyk. Usyk was just landing his shots, landing great combinations. He did hurt Chisora multiple times with those combinations because Chisora was so tired. But then, I guess you could say he conserved some of his energy when he came back in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round, because he did, in my opinion, win, I believe, 2 of the rounds out of the 9th, 10th, and 11th. As I believe up until the 6th round or 7th round, it was a draw. Because early on, Chisora looked very good, but then later on, he started to fade, but then he came back a little bit late. But Oleksandr Usyk really did what I expected him to do. I never expected him to get a KO here. I did expect him to get a wide decision. It wasn't as wide as I thought, but he did get the job done. Props to him. He does have very nice combinations, though. Very good movement, like always. Great boxing skill. But I wonder how we'll do against a guy. I mean, what if he faces the winner of White versus Povetkin 2? I wonder how we'll look there. But it'll likely be lined up next that he'll take on Joseph Parker for a vacant WBO title, or Daniel Dubois, being that those are the two top 3 guys, counting Usyk. It'll be Usyk, Parker, and Dubois in there at the WBO. And I saw some articles today and a couple of days ago that Joshua may consider dropping that WBO title because Usyk is the mandatory next due after the IBF mandatory, which is Kubrat Pulev. And he is considering dropping that belt because, once again, for Eddie Hearn, it would be very good because he's the promoter of both Usyk and Joshua. He'll have 2 champions because I am predicting that Usyk will beat either Parker or Dubois, and he will pick up that heavyweight title. So, yeah, overall, I do think that Usyk will pick up a heavyweight world title, whether it be vacant or he could beat Joshua, honestly. Performance here, let me know in the comments below what you thought of Usyk's performance. I thought he did pretty good, considering he fought a guy way heavier than him, and way heavier than what he's used to fighting. And in other news, Oleksandr Usyk's last cruiserweight opponent, Murat Gassiev, or before that, before the Tony Bellew fight, Murat Gassiev, he did fight today. He did get a first-round knockout against Nuri Safiri. He looked very heavier in that fight. He did get a first-round KO, as I said before, and he did look pretty good. But what if they have a rematch in the future? That'll be an exciting fight as well, but I do think it'll be the same. If they ever fought again at heavyweight, it'll just be Usyk on the back foot jabbing and outclassing Gassiev. So overall, next for Chisora, I'm not too sure. He's coming off another loss. It'll be 32-10. I don't think I was updated in BoxRec yet, but he is 32-10 now. He's been in so many wars, and as I said in the prediction video, he's fought so many guys. His record may not look good on just by seeing his record, but if you look at his resume, he's fought so many of the top guys. But I do see him making maybe a comeback fight against a guy on David Price's level, or like Artur Spilka, a type of fight like that. Maybe David Allen could be his next fight, or he could consider retiring. I believe he's 36. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's getting a little close to that age of sort of when boxers decline and retire. And he did really show his age when he got really tired after a couple rounds when just throwing some good shots against Usyk. So overall, I think Oleksandr Usyk will challenge for a vacant WBO title next, because I do believe, and I'm one of those believers that thinks Joshua will drop that title to then, after he beats Pulev, he will take on Tyson Fury in a huge money fight in 2021. And yeah, overall good performance from Usyk, still undefeated, gunning for that heavyweight world title. And yeah, that's really it. I'm going to be boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.